The third commandment is the only one of the 10 commandments that carries the severe penalty that whoever breaks it will not be held blameless or guiltless. Even the commandment forbidding murder doesn't have that clause. So why is taking God's name in vain so serious that it contains a penalty not found in the other 9 commandments? Misusing, carrying, taking God's name in vain is not just swearing. Rather, it means endorsing evil and claiming God approves, or committing a wicked act and justifying it by saying it is required by God. During Abraham's time, surrounding cultures believed their gods required human sacrifice. It was a common practice. As an aside, some Bible scholars think the dramatic story of Abraham almost sacrificing his son was given to emphasize that the one true God forbids and condemns human sacrifice. For this reason, Isaac was not sacrificed. But how could parents brutally kill one of their own children? They were taught and believed that sacrificing their first child would result in rewards and protection for themselves and their families. They believed they were obeying their gods, doing what was required, and this allowed them to do the unthinkable. Women in the early church chose polygamy despite the commonly held custom of Western society, and despite a woman's innate desire for a husband who would solely invest in her and solely invest in her children. Why would those women do that? Eliza Partridge Lyman said, "Nothing but a firm desire to keep the commandments of the Lord could have induced a girl to marry in that way." To show her obedience to what she believed God required, Eliza married in that way. Helen Mar Whitney Kimball said, "Had it not been for the powerful testimony from the Lord, which gave me a knowledge for myself that this principle is of celestial birth, I do not believe that I could have submitted to it for a moment." To show her obedience to what she believed God required, Helen submitted to it for much more than a moment. Comparing plural marriage to sacrificing a child may seem extreme, but D&C 132 introduced that concept. Whatever the evil is, attributing it to God does terrible damage to the name of God. It may cause his children to commit evil, or it may cause his children to believe God is evil and turn away from him. Either way, God lets us know in the third commandment that he is not pleased when we attribute evil to him.